Thanks, guys, for coming. I'm excited for today. So I'm Dr. Ross. It's Dr. Borisov. So we practice out in a small town called Maricopa. It's about 15 minutes south of kind of the Phoenix area, south of Ahwatukee. So we serve a town of about 40,000 people. We've been there for a while, and digital dentistry has been a huge part of practice building. Our practice has gone from about $1.5 million to 3 million, and a big part of that is all the puzzle pieces here. So hopefully you guys see this as long-term ROI, investing in yourselves and in your practices, that a lot of this stuff just really makes sense for your patients, for your practice revenue, and for your enjoyment too. It's a lot of fun. So today, this is our topic. So we're talking 3D printing and kind of our first guided surgery section. So this is all about guys that aren't really doing a ton of surgical guides, and they see it, they're watching people doing it, and they can kind of understand and perceive there's value there, and they want to jump in. This is a complex topic. There's a lot of stuff here. And you'll see as we break this down that this isn't something that gets done comprehensively in one day. This is kind of a long-term journey. But we think we've broken it down into the right steps, and the reason why this isn't a 2-day or a 3-day course is because you really got to just get a solid day and absorb it and go back and start doing it. It's really just all about practice and repetition. It's, for all of us, it's really frustrating at first. So know that, put that in your mind now, so that when you're starting to do your first guide or first, whatever you're designing, and you're frustrated, you're mad at the computer and it's not doing it and you forget what to click, just know that that's normal. It doesn't matter if you're techie or not techie. It just takes practice. It's like everything we've learned in dentistry. It's like the first time you feel like you're fumbling, and then by the 10th time you feel like, okay, I know how to do this. So we tell people a lot, like when you're designing something, you're working with a software and you're frustrated, sometimes the best thing to do, delete and just start over. And as hard as that sounds, you might be like, man, I just put an hour into this and feel like I haven't gotten anywhere, and like, why would I delete it? And it's really just, it's the experience. And so, sometimes just starting fresh and say, I'm going to start over. The second time you do it, it takes half the time. And the third time you do it, it takes a quarter of the time. And so by the time you've done 10, you can really do this pretty quickly and efficiently. So just know that first. Like when you're sitting here on the computer, it feels cumbersome. It feels like it's not getting anywhere. So just be patient with that. We've got Align Technology. So we got Travis here with Invisalign. So he's going to kind of help represent some scanning potentials for those that aren't scanning or interested in other options for scanning. And then SprintRay back in the corner is also sponsoring today too as well. And so they're kind of the partner on the 3D printing side. And so we've got their products here. So you should leave today understanding, if I want to get into 3D printing, what do I need to buy? How do I use it? So it shows up in your office, you're plugging it in and you're using it. And then you should be able to leave today saying, if I want to design a simple surgical guide, simple tooth, straightforward, I can go through Blue Sky and I can do that. All right, so, Dr. B, anything you want to add to that?
I'm Dr. Borisov. Hello, thank you for coming. And I just want to make myself available while Matt's presenting some really good stuff as a kind of resource to you. You can wave me down, I'll come over to your computer, help you out. I'm going to be doing a section myself on, live surgery and some complications or considerations where we can take when we're actually using these guides. But while Matt is presenting, please feel free to kind of, wave at me. I'll come over. I'll, click some stuff on the computer. We can both close the program together and start over. And like he said, you're going to start over many times. And what it takes you an hour to do at first, you're going to close it, open it back up. You're like, why did it take me so long last time? It takes me 10 minutes now. And that's the whole kind of gist of digital dentistry and designing these things. And you can get really creative with them. It's some fun stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy today. You want to take off?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, so today it's really all about hands-on. I mean, nowadays, courses, you've got to have your hands on something. If you're doing an implant course, like even if it's desktop models and you're placing implants onto a plastic model. Today it's like we're doing digital dentistry, so we've built all these custom computers with graphics cards. We can help you guys if you need to know, like, hardware, specifications to make sure your computers can run this stuff. It's not too complex. It doesn't have, huge demands, but you've got to have some sort of technology. You can't plug it into everyday workstation, in your ops. So these computers have all been custom built. Dr. Pope's done a great job at setting everything up here. He's really managed a lot of the setup of the equipment, the storage of all the equipment, and we've grown this thing a lot. We ran through an entire year last year with a group of guys, and it's evolved a lot. We've upgraded a lot of the monitors, give more screen real estate, because as you can see, you're doing some of these softwares. It's really nice to have a lot of screen real estate to be able to manipulate, especially with like Blue Sky Plan. These little 19-inch monitors just don't quite cut it for these software programs. So we hope you guys enjoy that. It's a good experience.